Jackson. Woo! Woo!
All right, man.
Oh my God! Listen, to me, that was a stroke of genius. You know it was. Not you, dog. Hey, listen. Oh shit! You guys want to buy it? Just go ahead and email me, whatever. I've already sold something. What we talking about
today? We're gonna kind of chew the fat about where's the next trend in music gonna come from. Where's our next Seattle or our next LA scene? What's going on? What do you think? London? Is it gonna be in America even?
Kind of like right now, it's kind of like Seattle, or not Seattle, Nashville, I think.
Nashville? You think like a country rock fusion's coming out, kind of like
well,
like a countrified southern rock type thing?
A lot of people think just Nashville is mostly country, but there's a lot of rock that comes out.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of different music.
Of course, mostly country. I think that the next big place though it's going to be coming out of is Dayton, Ohio.
Yeah.
And one of the biggest bands out right now come from the Columbus, Ohio, the 21 Pilots.
21 Pilots, yeah, maybe.
So,
maybe
Ohio's the hot spot.
Yeah. Midwest, the heart of it all.
Where we're at right now. We're Genius is right in Ohio. But anyway,
Genius just radiates out from here. It's dead center. That's why I'm getting
smarter
every day. I know that, right? And that's why it's going.
What do you think about like Seattle? The way that the atmosphere was there and stuff, just the weather, the overall geographic.
Nothing,
do you think
shit else to do but play music, right?
You think that affected the music as far as like each region, like when LA was hot, New York?
I think LA got popular because the movie, the entertainment business was there. I mean, same with New York. New York and LA, it's kind of they're gonna have a scene because that's where the entertainment industries are based out of. So.
What was the most of the, back in the Sunset Strip, a lot of the hair bands, what was most of that music about? Having a good time,
partying up.
Sunset Strip,
yeah.
So that definitely influenced them. And
Pretty
then,
girls.
As far as CBGBs in New York City, what was that pretty much about? Punk, grime.
Yeah. Oh, sure.
Definitely.
Or even, like the folk stuff, like what Bob Dylan was doing back in the 50s and early 60s in like Greenwich Village and stuff. That kind of artsy-fartsy bullshit.
Yeah, where was that? Was that in New York?
That's in New York, yeah. That's where Dylan got started, was in New York. He come from Wisconsin, I believe. Yeah, or you had that that Art Factory or something by Andy Warhol.
Yeah,
and Velvet Underground there.
Yeah,
right.
Who was
that was New York.
Who was the woman that did you know Lou Reed didn't want her coming in?
Yeah,
that was an 80.
I don't blame him. There wasn't enough room for anybody else in that band besides Lou Reed. He was a brilliant brilliant musician. I'm a Lou Reed fan.
Yeah, him and Iggy Pop and David Bowie got together and wrote a bunch of stuff together. But I don't really know why Andy Warhol put her in the band. I mean, did she have any famous songs?
No, she was just pretty.
Was she back? I don't even know what she did in the band.
She was
back up.
I think
she back up sing or anything?
She did some singing. I know I've heard her sing in a couple tracks. She was kind of like I think he was trying to get like another Grace Slick kind of thing, but this chick didn't have the chops Grace Slick did.
I don't really know any. I know a couple Lou Reed songs that Take a Walk on the Wild Side. But I don't. As far as Velvet Underground, I think there's a song Pusher Man or something about the drug dealers, but I don't really know.
There was a song called Heroin that was on the Doors soundtrack, and it's actually a Velvet Underground song. A lot of people think it's the Doors.
Song about
the
drugs,
Doors. Huh? Yeah, a lot of people think. Well, I mean, that was their thing back then, but a lot of people think it's the Doors, and it's not a Doors.
Yeah,
it's not a Doors song at all. It's Velvet Underground singing it and wrote it and performed it. Doors never did that song.
So where do you think that the rock and roll started in this country? Where
did it start? Obviously the Delta Blues, dude. It came out of the South.
Memphis, Tennessee, all the way up.
Yeah, so I guess it comes around full circle if it goes to Nashville then.
Yeah.
And even back as far as the mid to late 90s, I had friends from my hometown that went to they played rock music and they went to Nashville to try and get things going instead of going out to California.
Oh, yeah.
And, it's not just country out there. You're right. And I'll tell you what, Houston, Texas. And Austin,
yeah,
Texas.
well, I think
are two other
might have
towns.
been where Pantera was from.
Texas?
The place that I'm thinking of that was a hotbed and a lot of artists come from was Gainesville, Florida.
Yeah.
And you know who come from there? I just found this out because I watched the interview on him, Don Felder. But when Don Felder was, he taught Tom Petty how to play. Tom Petty came from there. Don Felder was in a band with Stephen Stills when he was 17 years old. He come from there. The Allman Brothers. It was a hot spring.
That's right. The Allman Brothers are Florida. And, you know, I'm not sure, but I think there's some members of Big Star that were out of Florida.
Yeah, that band, the documentary. That was a good band. You guys should check them out.
Yeah, Big Star.
They should have been a lot bigger than they was. Should have been, but so I'm trying to think of some. Well, I mean, look at Britain. I mean, how?
Yeah. Well, I mean, of course, Liverpool goes without saying. London, and that's pretty much it. I don't know. Manchester.
No, yeah,
you got Manchester.
And where did Black Sabbath come from?
Weren't they in Manchester?
No, I think they were.
I thought everyone had to go to London before they really got took off. Maybe they come from a different part of
Birmingham.
London. Birmingham,
yeah. And Judas Priest.
Wait, Led Zeppelin, were they Birmingham boys?
I think they might have been London. I don't really know, but the atmosphere definitely played a part in the Birmingham sound of Black Sabbath and Judas Priest because they had the factory stamp and they said that they heard that all the time in their subconscious. That's that driving beat behind them heavy metal songs. More knowledge. I'm dropping it.
Yeah, man.
But I don't know. Is there?
I mean, England is almost like a state, really, if you want to compare it to the United States. So.
Well, what about like Germany?
I was about to say Germany. There was
Scorpions and Accept.
Reverse Grunge is a band that's playing in Germany right now, and I'm a big fan of theirs.
How do you think?
They're pretty good.
Check
them out.
That their atmosphere, their geographic, play a part in any.
Well, you know what? It's kind of cool because
good.
You know how England was bouncing blues back to us, right? And with the English invasion, well, check this out. You know, like in Denmark, Sweden, Norway, they have a huge, heavy thrash metal scene there. They love that shit.
Oh, in Denmark? Oh, yeah.
And that could be coming back.
Death metal
this way, kind of like England did with the blues. Yeah.
Black metal. That's their biggest export.
Oh, they love that shit, man.
They like burning churches and shit.
That ain't your mom and dad's ABBA.
No, they're I don't really get all that, but Alice Cooper said it's funny. He said that, they're all scary with their paint stuff, and then they meet him. They're like, hello, Mr. Cooper. But I don't know. I mean, as far as the rest of the United States, there's been Seattle, there's been L.A., there's been New York, there's been Nashville, Florida.
You got that what Kevin Parker's doing down in Australia. I think that's kind of fucking.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah, Australia could be coming up with some stuff. I mean, it's got a history too. You got Bee Gees are Australian.
Ireland had U2 and
you got the Irish punk movement that kind of came around. It's kind of faded a little bit, but it's still lingering. You know what I mean? And that's some good music. I don't know why it's not more popular. I love Irish punk.
Oh, I do too. I think that's kind of what I think of when I think of punk. Is just I don't know why because it's not. But I think of somebody
because it's gonna be hardcore if it's Irish punk. Yeah,
Spotting Trains. That movie.
Train Spotting. Yeah, that's got Scottish accent.
That seemed Scottish and Irish. they probably get mad if like there's a big difference there. Is there? I don't know.
It's like saying Chinese and Japanese are the same people. Yeah.
Well, they are two different. Well, they are.
Two different.
They got slant eyes.
Land masses actually. Ireland's a little island right beside England.
Oh yeah, I remember the movie Braveheart. What am I talking about?
Yeah, you know Braveheart.
But as far as now, AC/DC was an Australian export, but they were from there, but they were mainly based out of England. And I know Brian Johnson was. So they were kind of.
I didn't know that. I thought they were. Well, the Young Brothers were they Australian or were they that other little island that's like Australia but it's not Australia?
New Zealand.
Yeah, thank you.
No, they were Australian.
Full on Aussies.
Their older brother George Young was in a band called the Easy Beats that done had a few hits, so they already knew what the life was like, you know, with the girls chasing and stuff. And then he produced their first couple albums.
All those boys are talented. I bet that would be one hell of a cool ass family reunion to hang out.
Oh hell yeah! It'd be like mine.
They get together,
like mine.
Yeah, kind of, huh?
It's legendary. We go and everybody's playing music, but you know who the best is? TW. Oh shit! But is there any other geographical places of importance that's like that we're forgetting? As soon as the show's over, we're gonna be.
Well, let's not forget about our South American pals down there. And
oh yeah,
you know what I mean? That's another place that metal could come from. Just
those
because they like it, they're gonna start playing it, bring it back, bounce it back.
Their metal serious.
Yeah.
Self-Church from Brazil.
Yeah, we might be getting like some Argentinian or Brazilian version of Iron Maiden one of these days. It just totally fucking kicks ass. Self-Church is cool. Yeah,
they're awesome.
Yeah.
Trying to think.
I don't know. That's probably about the only one I could ever think of that comes.
I don't think anything cool comes from Mexico.
No, fuck no.
Or Canada, but there's Rush and
Canada's got some stuff, but they're kind of hit and miss. The best of Guess Who?
Triumph, Rush.
Yeah, the Guess Who?
Brian Adams. The Guess Who was from there.
Mm-hmm.
I love the Guess Who. That's one of my favorite bands, actually.
Montreal, I think. Yeah, they're Canadians.
There was another one that we.
The Weeknd, your favorite.
The Weeknd, is he from Canada?
He's a Canadian.
Stand at those always in here rolling around the sheet, pounding his fudge with the fucking Weeknd. Woohoo! Is there anything else we're missing?
I don't think there is, bud.
Now you guys got schooled on the geographic.
There you go.
Influence. Well, Seattle. Mainly, that was the biggest one of how I can
recently,
think of,
right?
Of how I can think of how the geographics affected the look and the style of their music with the flannel shirts and everything that took off. You know, they dressed that way because it was. You know,
I think something similar. I think you're right about Ohio. I think Columbus. I mean, Ohio in general, just Central Ohio, whatever. You got Johnny Legend. 21 Pilots are really hot right now. TW, well, that goes without saying.
Yeah.
So there's
21 Pilots is probably the best band that's come out for a while. There's only two of them.
They really got it going on. We're fans of 21
Where
Pilots
is
here.
the White Stripes from? That guy's so awesome.
Detroit.
Wherever he's from, Detroit used to be a hotbed.
Yeah. Motown, bro. Yeah.
Alice Cooper, MC5.
Alice Cooper's from Milwaukee.
No, he was a part of the Detroit scene.
Yeah.
Kiss,
you know what? You're right.
Kiss, Alice Cooper, and who would I just MC5. There was a big scene in Detroit. You know, that's why Kiss had.
You know, Alice Cooper's manager, Shep Gordon. You know how he ended up managing Alice Cooper. And one reason why Alice Cooper got big was because his manager, Shep Gordon, is a legendary manager. He did Emerald Lagasse. He was introduced to him by Jimi Hendrix.
The documentary.
Yeah, Jimi Hendrix said, "Hey man, you ought to become a music manager and manage Alice Cooper over here. They need a manager."
What was the name of that documentary?
Amazing Shep or something like that.
Great. You guys watch that documentary. Also go to YouTube and watch Robin Crosby's last interview with it come out and it's real low. You got to put that's a good one. But hey, we out of time, people.
Oh,
hey, we out.
See ya. We out, bitches.